it's your girl Samara. In this video, guys, I'm gonna give you guys part 2 on how I use this easiest strategy that helps me with my indices, Forex pair, whatever pair that you want to trade. This particular strategy helps me to compound and to flip my small account into a large account in a short amount of period of time. Now guys, I am someone who is not just a beginner trader, but I am also a trader that has a little bit more experience compared to someone who is a beginner. So yes, of course, you can compound, you can flip your small account into a larger account if you are able to understand risk management as well as proper risk management. But a lot of you guys have been reaching out to me in a little bit more explanation of my easiest strategy, how to get in it, and things of that nature, guys. So I cannot provide you too much sauce, y'all. I can't give you too much sauce simply because I am providing step-by-step details within my course that is coming out actually for October 31st, Halloween. Okay, and this course itself, as you guys already know, is going to be my advanced course, and this course are specifically going to be going over the many different strategies that I will be going over that helps me and that allows me to make profits. Now, it is very responsible and it is a very smart strategic plan to find one strategy that works for you. So if you haven't already, guys, please like, comment, or subscribe to your girl's channel because it is what? It is free. And if you haven't already, go ahead and go follow me on Instagram, okay? Because I know you want to, and cause it's free. I don't know how many times I have to tell you, it's free. And then on top of that, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and go follow me on Snapchat as well as TikTok because I just created a TikTok. And then, guys, I just want to let you guys know, so many people have been reaching out to me in regards to I go ahead and take people's accounts and trade for them. Guys, I always tell you guys, I am just a pharmacy student. I am not a financial advisor. I simply give you guys tips and try to teach you guys as best as I can where you can understand it, simply because I know how it is. I know how it is to feel that you don't have that mentor or to feel that you have that assistant or that proper care to get into the Forex market. Because guys, the Forex market is such a great skill to have, but not too many people want you to actually know the skill, because once you get the skill, guys, it is so powerful. It is so powerful because you wouldn't realize how much money you'll be able to make. So being in the Forex market consistently and learning consistently, you don't understand how valuable you are. Okay, so I just want to let you guys know that. Now, in regards to going into your account and flipping it for you or trading it for you, guys, I do not do that. I'm already at a risk of myself of putting my own money into the account and actually flipping that myself. So why do I want that extra stress when I'm already stressed out with school, with all things that are in my life at this moment, guys? I have no extra time and I do not want that liability. I do have an opportunity for you guys, which you guys can go click on the link in my description box. Now, there is a company that I am currently working with who have licensed financial advisors and Forex traders that are willing to flip your account. Now, guys, this is a long-term investment. Don't ever think that Forex is something that is temporary. It is not, because once you understand the skill, once you know the understanding of compounding your account, especially if it's a smaller account, then you will idolize and know that, hey, this is not going to be a 2 to 4 month type of investment route. This is literally going to be a 1 year to 5 year investment. So with that being said, if you are interested into basically having a Forex account that's already traded by professional traders and they send you all of the information needed, all of that information is down in my description box, and you can get started and learn a little bit more about the situation of what it is, what you can do to get into it, because I know a lot of you guys have tried Forex. You've tried everything that you possibly can do, and Forex may not just be for you, but you still want to invest, and this will also be a great opportunity. So let's get into this video.
What's up? Hey, yo, Ren, turn that up. She said, show me some affection.
All right, guys. So first thing first, as you should already know, guys, you have to start using TradingView. TradingView is a good platform to get started on so you can see the charts at a bigger screen, okay? Usually I like to trade on my phone, but sometimes in regards to going over the chart and making an analysis and trying to see overall what the week will look like for a certain pair, I always go to TradingView. Now, guys, you can either purchase for a subscription with TradingView, which is very affordable. I think it's maybe about $13 per month. It's probably cheaper than that. But me, I don't normally use TradingView on a regular basis unless it's needed. As I told you guys, I normally mark all of my charts on my phone because it's easier and I just feel more comfortable just doing everything on my phone. Now, for you guys' purposes and for you guys to see at a bigger screen, I will like to provide it on TradingView so you can, in fact, get a little bit comfortable with this platform and also have other resources just in case if your phone does, stop working, you lost your phone, whatever the circumstance is, you're still able to know how to trade from another platform. All right, guys. So I want you guys to get a little bit more familiar with US 30, which is pretty much an indice within the market. Indices move a lot more and indices itself is a little bit more volatile. So I always suggest and I always recommend if you're ever considering getting into the indice market, I will always recommend you to trade it in your demo account. Trade in your demo account. I should not be hearing anyone say that they blew their account unless it's your demo account. So again, all indices, especially if you are a beginner trader, always trade in your demo account. All right. So it doesn't really particularly matter which type of broker you use for US 30. But normally I will go with Oanda. But like I stated before, it just doesn't matter. All right. So first things first, whenever I get into the market, I always make sure that my candles are the candlestick, simply because I am going with my simplest strategy, right? Now, in regards to the time frame, it's just your preference. Okay. So with me, I normally like to start off with the day chart with US 30. I'll go on to the day chart and I like to see what is typically going on with the market. All right. So as you guys can see, my apologies. As you guys can see right here, it looks like the market is starting to form as an uptrend, right? I'm just going to zoom out, right? And as you guys can see here, let me drag it up for you guys. This is an overall uptrend, but this is the day chart, okay? So don't assume, okay, the day chart is witnessing a overall uptrend because within a day, there is technically 24 hours. Within an hour, there is technically 60 minutes. And then within 1 minute is technically 60 seconds. Okay, so anything can happen within those hours in one day. Okay, so I don't want you guys to be like, oh my gosh, the day chart is up, I'm going to hang on all day. No, because you are not comfortable with doing day trading because day traders typically have a larger account. Okay, you will get there once you are able to flip your small account into a large account. Okay, so I'm going to delete this, and what I'm going to do, I don't know why. Stay on the page. They don't want me to show y'all. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. I'm going to press that small little arrow, and then what I'm going to go is go to the horizontal line. And normally, as I stated to you guys before, I always look for the same bottoms right here, which is the same twin towers, bottoms or tops, or I'm looking for the same wicks, bottoms or tops. Okay, so what I'm doing right here is I'm doing that. Then I will go again, press it again, and put it up here. All right. So I'm only putting 2 lines on my day chart simply because I always am going to go to a lesser time frame and then keep going until I get to my 15-minute, because normally my 15-minute charts and my 5-minute charts, it just depends, are my entry points. Okay, so overall I can see that this is still an uptrend. I just want to overall see what is currently going on for the whole day. That is why I typically go to my day chart to understand what is the market actually doing. Okay, so of course I will set my support line right here, and then I will go ahead with my resistance line right here. Okay, after my day chart, I go into my 4-hour. All right, so as you guys can see, this is still the support line. This is also the resistance line from the day chart. Okay, so what I typically do is I'm going to come here and I'm going to find another support and another resistance. Okay, so I always, if I don't see anything here, I always like to go back in the past so I can find a great opportunity to place a support and a resistant line. So here, I'm going to place it right here as my new support line. I'm going to go back and now look for my new resistant line. Okay, so this will be my new resistant line right here. As you guys can see, the Harambe, the smaller candle, and then the big candle. And that is also another, candle idolization that you'll be looking for too. So if it's not the same wicks or the same twin tops, you can also look for the same Harambe, which is either a smaller candle next to a bigger candle. So here you go. So then I'm going to go back, and this is pretty much everything right here. All right. So now, guys, I'm going to go to my hour. Go to my hour time frame. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is what the market is currently going. So some of these resistant lines and support lines are coming from my day and my 4-hour chart. Now for my hour, I'm about to get a little bit closer to where the market is currently at. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am actually going to put a support and resistant line within this area right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the same candles that I've stated before. Okay, and if you don't see anything, you can always go to the past. But as the past has been in a downtrend and is currently starting to go up, then you will have to stay in this area, as you guys can see. All right, so here it goes. I am going to go ahead and look for a good position, and you guys can basically watch and see what I choose. Okay, so I'm going to choose this area right here. And then I'm going to go ahead. I can either choose right here or I could choose right here. It really doesn't matter, but I'm going to choose right here. All right. So now this is my new support line. This is now my new resistant line. Again, my new support line, my resistant line, correct? So now this is from the hour perspective. All right. This is from the hour perspective. So me, if I was looking at the hour perspective, right, guys, I would say, okay, as it has already hit my resistant line, which is at 35603, it's actually getting closer to it. It looks like it bounced off of it and then it pulled back, right? So if I wanted to, guys, I can go in for a sell stop, simply because in this area right here, it has already passed my resistant line. Okay, it has already surpassed my resistant line, telling me that the market is starting to drop below 35603. Okay, so this is an opportunity that I can come back here for my take profit at 35486.2, right? So if I wanted to, guys, I can get in for a sell stop, right, at 35603, and then my take profit will actually be at 35486.2. But this is off of the 1 hour, right? As I stated to you guys before, I get in on the 15 and sometimes the 5 minute. Okay. But some individuals, some traders like to tend to trade using the 4-hour chart, the 1-hour chart, whichever. But I like to get in at the 15-minute mark. Okay. And if needed, I can hold the trade for an hour, because the hour, the 4-hour, and the day is actually a reminder, and is actually another part of analysis to determine what's the overall trend or what's the overall trade. Okay, so sometimes in your 5 minute, your 15 minute, it may be a lot of drawback, but if you understand that the overall day is an uptrend, you should be in good shape. Okay, but you also have to make sure that you're not over risking your accounts, and you have enough funds into your account for any pullbacks within the day, because that will happen. You will never get into a trade without a pullback unless that thing, that certain pair, is just shooting up for whichever news just occurred. Okay, but don't ever think that getting into the market, you can just instantly start going into the blue, because sometimes it will not happen. You may have gotten into the trade at the time that it started pulling back. Okay, but if you've done your analysis, if you've done what you're supposed to do, you should not be worried about being in the red for a short period amount of time. Now with US 30, if you are trading US 30, being in the red for too long can be very anxious. You can definitely get an anxiety attack with US 30. That's why I always say, please do it in your demo, because with US 30, guys, if you're in the red, I mean, it's not moving like the Forex pairs. It's not moving regularly like the regular Forex pairs, like your EUR USD, your GBP USD, whatever the case may be. This thing right here is moving by points. And if you want more information on US 30, you can go ahead and go check out my recent video on US 30, because I explain a little bit more. But with US 30, you can easily be negative 100 within 1 minute. I mean, that's how fast and that's how volatile US 30 is. So I always recommend to practice with US 30. But the good thing about US 30, guys, is that you can also be in profits quicker with US 30. And that's why I trade it. Okay. So again, we're in the 1-hour trade. And as I stated to you guys before, I can get in. I don't even have to get in for a buy stop. I can get in for a market execution, right? And just hold it all the way down, right? I can just do that. Now, as I stated to you guys before, I'm going into my 15 minute because I'm trying to see a good entry. What is a good entry, right? What is a good entry? What? So as I stated before, I'm looking at my 15 minute. I'm going to go ahead and start putting up another resistance support line. I'm going to put it up right here for my resistance. Then I'm going to go ahead and find my support line. So this is my support line right here. And this is where we're at now. My support, my resistance. Now, if you guys haven't noticed, there is an M that is forming. There is an M that is forming. So let me go ahead and drag that. And you guys should definitely be aware of M's and W's. So just looking at this chart here, you know, I see the possibility that this can drag all the way down to here, right? Because it has surpassed my support line. I can technically get in for a sell stop at 35,603 and then just have it going all the way to my TP at 35,536.2, right? We've already established this on the 1 hour, but the 15 minute and the 5 minute just gives me more of that verification that, okay, I can get in. Because as you guys can see, it has already surpassed my support line, meaning that it will do it again, okay? Now, sometimes, guys, sometimes you can just go in for a market execution where the market is at 35,613, right? 35,613, I can go in for a sell
automatically. Just press sell and go in, right? And then I can just hold it and watch the trade until I feel comfortable with the profits that it's giving me. Okay, so if you don't want to wait on that sell stop or that buy stop or any of those situations, then you can go ahead and just go in for a sell or a buy. Okay, so this right here shows an M. So I'm going to go back in the past so you guys can get another example. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually add another horizontal line. Okay, place it right here. So now this is my support line. This is my resistance line. All right. This is my resistance line, right? So you may be like, okay, Samira, you keep saying if it surpasses my support line, if it surpasses my resistance line, you know, you can go in for a buy, you can go in for a sell. Guys, that's literally what it is. Okay. Literally. So for instance, you see that these candles are not surpassing fully. Okay, you only see wicks. As I stated in my last video, wicks are just possibilities, they're future. But if you see that there is a full out partial candle going over that resistance line or that support line, that is a confirmation saying that it is going to go past this resistance point price line or this support price line. Okay, guys? So for instance, as you guys can see in this area, what did it do? It shot up, but this candle did not stay above this resistance line, correct? So what did it do? It just stayed within the support and the resistant area, right? And if you wanted to, if you were doing HFX, and I'm super excited to bring this on my channel, guys, because y'all are going to be, y'all, man, okay? Enough of that, nonetheless. So I'm gonna go to my horizontal line. And if you wanted to use HFX with this strategy, which you can, you see that is messing with the price line at 35,343. Every time it hits here, it's going for a sell. Every time that it hits here, it's going for a buy. Because what did it do, guys? Bam, sale, buy, sale. That's literally it for HFX. And you're making that in minutes compared to Forex, right? So a lot of people in Forex is like, you know what? It doesn't make sense to trade, you know, trading with the consolidation areas. But guys, if you are seeing that, wow, it just hit this area, right? And then it hit this area. If I would have seen this bad boy hit this wick area again, this definitely would have been an opportunity for me to get in for a sell stop. Okay, I would have got in for a sell stop at 35,343 when I seen this candle pulling up here and then it started shooting down, or I would just got in for a sell and I would have had my TP at 35,269.1. because what did it do? Now it took some time, but it eventually touched my TP. Anytime that you guys see a wick that surpasses your actual resistance or support line, don't automatically get shot up like a shotgun. Wait until you actually see some sort of candle formation above that resistance support line. Because when we seen this candle formation below our support line, what did it do, guys? It still remained below. It did not come back up. That is what I am referring to. This candle is over our support line, right? So I could have got in for a sale, okay? And look, it went in for a sale. I could have got in for a sale and my TP would have been here, okay? Because that is the benefits of doing your support and resistance lines.
All right, guys, so I hope this video was very informative for you, and I hope it was definitely enough information to allow you to start going into your demo account. Now, I do advise everyone, I don't want you to think that automatically you're going to be able to flip your money so quickly. Guys, indices especially is a very volatile pair itself, okay? So I don't suggest anybody who is a beginner trader to just jump into indices. Now, as I stated to you guys before, the reason why I kind of push so hard on, you know, getting the idea with indices is simply because with Henko Trade, which is one of my top brokers at this moment, actually my primary broker at this moment, is simply because 10 cents for US 30 on Henko Trade's platform is actually 10 cents. But if you are using another broker such as Hugo's Way or Kings of Forex or any of those other brokers, 10 cents is actually $1. Okay, you're actually trading $1. So even if you do want to get familiarized with the market of US 30, you can go ahead and create an account with Henko Trade, which the link is also in my description box if you want to get started with Henko Trade. And so in regards to my actual advanced course, I am not just teaching you guys a strategy, but I'm also giving you guys many different perspectives of how to get into the market on open trades. So you guys can have another idea of how to get in. What do I do? You know, what are different methods that I use? Sometimes I use a buy stop, sell stop. Sometimes I just go ahead with the market execution. It just depends on what's going on. It just depends on the mood of the trade. If the trade is not going into a good mood, I do not take the trade. And a lot of you guys always reach out to me and say that you guys are losing so much money. But I always ask you guys in return, did you wait for a good moment to get in? And a lot of the answers are no. I rushed the process. And with trading, you cannot rush the process, guys. You cannot rush the process with trading. I mean, if you do, you're gonna lose your money. Please, guys, if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel. If you want any more Forex, HFX, guys, HFX, I'm also bringing HFX to y'all. I'm super excited to bring this content to you guys because y'all don't understand. Your girl been doing the thing in HFX, and I just gotta put y'all on to it, on this little magic that's going on. Peace.